Evening, mister. How you doing?
I'm great. And you?
I'm great. I'm great too. I'm actually recovering from a great night I had, but I'm good.
Great night?
A good night. I have a friend. He is going to live in the United States, and yesterday was his farewell party.
Wow,
I
nice.
came back
And
home.
you sleep? You sleep until now?
Okay, so I came back home at 4 something a.m. and I had classes in the morning. So I used my afternoon to recover.
Nice. Okay, you're right.
Yes, because I slept just a little in the morning and I had like three classes in the morning. So it was very difficult for me to be okay for the rest of the day. So I decided not to teach in the afternoon and to relax. Understand?
Yes.
And
I
now
got it. Nice.
I'm feeling a little better. A little better.
Little.
A little recovered, a little recovered, but that's okay. That's okay. I worked today for some hours. I had partied, so it was okay.
Okay.
Go get
Do
them.
you do you have uh, many class to, today?
Okay. So some weeks ago, I organized my agenda a little to work less on Fridays to finish
Yes.
my Friday after you. So you are
Yes.
my only student at night. Maybe there will be new students. Of course, depending on the price. I'm gonna put some students after you, but right now that's not my plan.
Okay. If you can change me, uh, for example, Tuesday. It's
Monday,
possible for
Tuesday,
me.
Wednesday, Thursday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or anyways, another day. Change it Friday for another day,
What time?
the same time, 6 p.m.
Not possible.
Not possible.
Not possible. Cause I have your Tuesday and Thursday version. Your Tuesday and Thursday version is Maria. Maria is the 6 p.m.
Um,
student.
6 p.m. Okay.
Yeah, Maria is the 6
Uh,
p.m.
maybe in morning or morning in
Oh,
on
in the morning.
in the morning.
Oh man, that's good.
I I am I don't uh, to be only student
No,
on
no, it's
Friday.
fine. It's fine because many students they want to have classes on Friday, so it's okay. I'm gonna work anyways.
Okay.
Yes, I'm gonna work anyways. I just organized this schedule for new students. I organized this schedule for new students. I had some students on Friday, for example. After you, I had Célio. I had a conversation with Célio and I got Célio to, I don't know, other day on the week. And I made it to have a free spot after you for a new student from another place. So I'm
Okay.
organizing this to have more students. Understand?
Yes. You say other. How the how the difference about another and other?
Okay. In many sentences, in many cases, they are interchangeable.
Okay.
Interchangeable is it doesn't matter if you use other or another in most of the cases. But
Okay.
another is to give sequence. For example, um, I have I'm recovering, so I need to drink much water. Okay, so I had this bottle, this other bottle, and now I'm having this another bottle here. So
Nice.
other another is to give sequence. Understand?
Okay.
Another is not exactly beside you. It's on a different place. It's behind you, for
Okay.
example. Oh, another one behind me. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. What's this sentence saying? Um, I didn't pay attention on the song. I'm just getting this sentence now. I like Queen, but I didn't pay attention on the sentence. But this sentence specifically, I didn't pay attention on the song, on the lyrics, but this sentence specific is another stupid one. Another person who got the information later. Someone who
Okay.
knew later. Someone bite the dust.
Yes.
Bite the dust. It's behind you. Someone is behind you. Another one bites the dust. Another one is behind you. One more behind you. Another one
Okay.
bites the dust. I understand. There were others. And now we have another one. One more.
Okay.
But in most of
Okay.
the cases, you don't need to care about it because they are interchangeable.
Okay.
But that's the
Okay.
idea,
Nice.
sequence. I don't remember on the sentence I was telling you, I don't remember if I used other or another. I don't remember. But
Okay.
if you asked me another, I don't know, whatever. But most of the cases interchangeable. They are in English, man. Many things interchangeable. What and which. What and which. In most of the cases, they are interchangeable too. They have a different
Okay.
idea, but they are interchangeable. And we have words. They work as they are synonyms. For example, equilibrium, balance. They are synonyms. You can use one or the other, but balance is more common. So you have interchangeable things, but we have the most common ones. What and which. They are interchangeable. What is more common. So which one are you going to use? What?
Yes.
There is another rule in English. There is another rule. That's grammar. That's just a detail. But we have like and enjoy. And they have similar meanings, similar ideas. They are synonyms, but they have different uses. Like gonna and will. They have similar ideas, but different uses. Similar ideas, different uses. What's the use of like and enjoy? I like to play soccer. You understand the sentence, right?
Yes. Right.
But when you say enjoy, you cannot say I enjoy to play soccer. You need to say I enjoy playing soccer.
Plain. Okay.
Because after enjoy, the next verb gotta be an ing. I enjoy eating salad. I enjoy going out. I enjoy taking a nap after lunch. I enjoy ing. That's the idea. I enjoy ing. And enjoy, like, and the other example was enjoy, like, what, which, and there was another one. What was the other one? Whatever. You remember?
Yeah. Yes. No. 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 Remember.
I don't remember. Okay, how was your Friday, man? Did you have a good Friday?
Yeah. Yes, I have. I have Good Friday. I help uh, my father
Okay.
building the room,
Oh, build a
like
room.
servente de pedreiro.
Oh, today it was your task today?
Yes.
Nice,
Yes.
different.
Yes.
Was it
Simple. Simple. Do.
simple
Simple.
tasks?
Simple task. Yes.
Tasks are things you did. Or simple
Yes.
chores. Chores, usually we use for the house. For example, doing the dishes, doing the laundry, house chores. And in this case, it was a simple
Task.
task or simple duty. You know, Call of Duty. Call of Duty.
Duty. Okay.
Duty.
Call of Duty.
Duty is something you need
Duty.
to do. It was something I needed to do. Simple. It was a simple duty.
Okay. Duty.
So I imagine it wasn't exhaustive.
Me?
Was it exhaustive?
Was it?
Was it
Yes,
exhaustive, tiresome, exhaustive, intense?
yes, yes.
But
For
you,
my father,
okay, not for
he
you.
only um, turned the parafuso,
Okay, screw. Just,
screw.
just turning the screws. Your father was working a lot, and
Screw.
you turning the screws.
Yes,
Screw,
screw.
screw. Okay, screw.
Screw.
Screw, nail, nail. That's the nail.
Nail. Okay.
And hammer,
Hammer.
and
The same name, the big jeep.
no.
Hammer.
It it sounds similar because it has a similar idea, something strong that's going to crash anything. But hammer, the tool is with A, and the car is with U.
Okay.
I believe it is. Let me check. Yes, it's with U. Okay.
You. Okay.
Yes, and let me check this meaning in English. Yeah, a hammer in English is a car. Basically, that's the significate. That's the meaning. A car.
Okay.
But maybe that's the idea. Understand? It sounds similar.
Okay.
There are many things that sound similar, and they get this idea. For example, gate. Do you understand gate?
Like a big door.
Perfect. But we have a gate, and if you want your gate to be cool, just use Colgate. Colgate. Cool. Cool. It's not just cool, nice. It's also fresh. A fresh gate. A cool gate.
Nice.
Nice, right? Simple.
Nice.
It's
Very
simple
nice.
to get. It's simple to get Colgate. And of course, many beers they have this idea: Bud Light, Coors Light. And here we go with beer names, soda names. Many soda or juices they have fresh or cool on it, because that's your intention when you have juice or soda. You want to feel fresh. That's why you
Yes.
have
Okay.
fresh, cool, cold, refreshing, frozen, freeze, frozen, freeze, fridge. When I say this, I have this idea. Frozen,
Mhm.
the movie Frozen. You understand Frozen?
Yes.
The idea of Frozen. Do you understand Mr. Freeze?
Yes.
And there is also a saying: FBI freeze,
Okay.
freeze. And I remember on The Mask, you know The Mask, Jim Carrey, The Mask,
Yes.
when the FBI or the police tells the mask to freeze, he freezes on ice because that's the joke. It's a movie with jokes and daddy jokes. Daddy jokes. Do you understand daddy jokes?
No, no, daddy. No.
How do you say
Uncle.
tigela? How do you say tigela in
Okay.
English? In English, we call it
Daddy, like a uncle. Uncle
yes,
Joe.
yes.
Okay.
Daddy jokes. That this is a type of joke of innocent, simple jokes. Sometimes funny, sometimes not so funny. Daddy jokes. Daddy joke.
Daddy Joe. Another relative.
Another relative. Another
Yes. In
relative.
Brazil, uncle.
In Brazil, uncle. In Brazil it's uncle because most of the kids they have no parents. They have no father.
It's sad.
Oh man, I'm streaming this class, but that's okay. That's okay. Process me.
Yeah.
Sue me. I have a lawyer. Sue me.
Sue me.
Sue me.
I talk in English with uh, Klaus today,
Oh yeah, nice.
and he teach me.
He talked me. He
Um,
talked me. The
he
best,
taught me
the best of teach is talked.
taught. Okay, he taught the sumi,
Oh, great. Sue me.
sumi,
Sue me.
sumi, sumi,
Sue me.
sumi.
I remember. I'm gonna tell you a situation, a nice situation in the United States. I was planning to sue a person. Okay.
Okay.
I was talking to people, getting information how to sue someone because um, I felt it was unfair. What the person did to me, I thought it was unfair. Okay, so I live it in a building, and I had my room with my roommate. So it was my bed and my roommate's bed. My roommate was crazy, nice guy, because they organize with a form who's going to be in the room with you. So someone similar to you. For example, if you are not so organized, you are going to stay with a person that's not so organized either, because you guys will not stress with each other. Similar, for
Okay.
example, there was a building for people with gender questions,
Julia.
gender
Okay.
issues. For example, people who do not recognize them as male, or there was a building for them because they
Okay.
understand better each other. So the university organized the housing system like this. Okay,
Okay. I
okay.
got it.
It was great. It was great actually. I had great roommates. My roommates, they were all crazy. So it was nice because I'm crazy. I had a great time with my roommates. Only good roommates. Chinese, Japanese, two Americans, great people. Anyways,
Nice.
I had the habit of studying a lot until midnight or 1 a.m. And after this, I went to parties. So this was my objective. I was there to study. So this was my plan every night, or almost every night. Studying, finishing everything I gotta finish, then I go to parties. But considering this, I finished it at midnight, 11 p.m., and I went out and I came back at 2, 3 a.m. But it wasn't dangerous. It was okay. I was just a student. I didn't need to work the next day. It was fine.
Okay.
But when I came back really crazy. Every night, really crazy. I don't remember coming back. Because it was a small city, it was safe. Me and my longboard, and going to girls' houses or friends' houses and coming back late or in the morning. Okay, it was cool.
Okay.
It was nice because I'm responsible. I go crazy, but I'm responsible. But I went crazy. Crazy, smoking, crazy. And every time I went back, there was this corridor with the rooms. And my room was in the end of the
This
corridor.
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 This corridor. Corridor.
Corridor.
There, is there another name?
There is another name. For example, when you fly, you can stay on the window, on the center, or on the islo. Islo is another.
Iceberg.
Yes, islo is another word for corridor. The same thing, synonyms. Synonyms.
Okay. At the at supermarket, they name it Iceland.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Nice one.
when you have a long thing with rooms in a hotel, for example, you have a corridor. But they are synonyms. They are synonyms. If you use one or the other, interchanging it, people will understand you. But there are more common things on an airplane, on a supermarket, ISLO, on a building, corridor, on a hospital,
Okay.
corridor. Okay. Anyways,
Okay.
these
Nice one.
doors in the United States, the girls' doors usually, they had a whiteboard on the door, and markers. Why? I don't know
Okay.
why, but they had it. It's a culture there. For example, if I am not in my room and if you want to leave a message, you can write on the board or something I like. For example, there was a board. Someone wrote something on my board. I had a board because I had a roommate. I didn't like boards, but my roommate had a board, and someone wrote, oh no, no, I didn't have a board. I remember, I didn't have a board, but someone made a secret friend chocolate thing. And they got me a post-it on my door, and they say, Rodolfo, say your birthday, your favorite candy, and leave this information on the next door. A chocolate secret thing. Understand? To make
Yes.
friends, to connect people. So I didn't have a
Okay.
whiteboard. People use it, post it on my door. Okay, all right. And I had the habit to draw. So I did it. This is just for me to illustrate, to picture the situation. So you will understand the situation better. I'm opening my Instagram here because this post-it has the habit. I had this habit. The habit of drawing on the boards. I had this habit of drawing on other people's boards. And my drawings, they were usually crazy. Very crazy. So for example, this here is the post-it situation. Rodolfo, please write down your birthday, 10:04, October 4th. Favorite candy, chocolate, and return to room 217. And I was high, I was crazy. I returned it with the information and a drawing. Because I don't remember doing this. I was just enjoying my craziness. I had this habit. But there was, and I had the habit of making drawings on other people's boards. So I was there at 3 a.m. making drawings. And on the next day, people were commenting, wow, who made this? And I was quiet. I like it, this. I made drawings in the middle of the night, and I went to bed, and the next day nobody knew it. Who did it? I was there quiet. I was a little older.
Okay.
I was a little older, so I saw them as kids. Kids. And it
Mm.
was nice. But there was one night, 2, 3 a.m., I was making a draw. But on the door behind me, there was popcorn on the ground. And this girl with the popcorn on the door opened the door and she saw the popcorn and she saw me drawing on the next door and she told me, what are you doing here? Why did you spit this, jogou, cuspiu, spit this popcorn on my door? And I say, it wasn't me. I don't know who did it. And she was aggressive to me. And she touched me. She touched me. She didn't punch me or anything. She touched me. And I was thinking, did she do it because I'm not American? Is she doing this? Is she treating me like that? Because I told her it wasn't me. I wouldn't lie about. I mean, why should I put popcorn in someone's door? Come on. Yeah, I was just having fun on the drawings. I was drawing on the door of Catrice. Catrice was a hot black girl. I didn't fuck her. It was stupid of me. But anyways, that's okay. That's okay. Catrice. Wow.
Catrice was Catrice um, made roommate
No. Catrice was on the front room.
from. Okay.
Yes, this girl and her roommate, they were attacking me because I was close to the situation. I was there. I was like centimeters from the popcorn, drawing something crazy on the whiteboard. And I was really high, red eyes, So she was attacking me because she thought I was crazy. Oh, you're crazy. What you're doing? It wasn't me. So on the next day, I woke up really mad, and I felt offended. I felt she offended me. I felt it was exaggeration. It was too much. And I was totally thinking that she did it because I'm not American. So I was totally thinking this. So I started looking for people, and it was in the end of my exchange program. So I went to many people, and of course, people convinced me not to do it. Of course, come on, Rodolfo, you are going to Brazil and you want to sue a person. Just, Rodolfo, relax. She understands, and she said sorry, and that's all. She was forced to say
Very
sorry.
nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Force.
No, I mean, forced is maybe too strong. She was advised. She was induced. People convinced her to say
Okay.
sorry. And that was the situation, the popcorn situation in the end of my exchange program. I was just having
Nice.
fun, making people happy. I was making people happy, but someone stupid threw, threw, throw, threw or spit, threw popcorn on someone's door, and this person thought it was me, and she touched me. That I didn't like. I didn't like to be touched.
Yes.
I don't like
Yes.
to be touched if I don't give you permission to touch me. If you are a friend and you're hugging me or anything, that's different. But if we are having a discussion and you touch me, that's a limit I don't like. That's a limit I don't like. Let's have a discussion here, a fight, but don't touch me. Understand?
Yes. I understand. It was awesome for me because understand you speak
Yeah.
English and you uh, talk fast now
Yeah, Julio.
or little fast.
If you compare me, I was doing this to Célio. Because now I can have conversations with Célio. And I told Célio, it was very difficult to have conversations with me. In the classes we had, I was talking and checking if you understand me. Talking and checking if you understand me. But now we have conversations. And that's good, man, because we opened it together. His first video I uploaded on YouTube and we could compare. And that's something I recommend you doing. Because
Yes.
in the
Thank
first
you.
classes I was talking to you, probably, I don't remember well because I have many students, but that's probably what I did with you. I was probably speaking slowly. And in the first two, three, four classes, it was difficult for you to understand. But now you understand everything, and basically you talk about everything. Do you have a vast vocabulary? Not yet, but you talk about anything. That's good. I have talked to you. Eu tenho te ensinado. I have taught you some strategies when you don't have the vocabulary, giving examples, trying to use synonyms,
Yes.
explaining the same thing in a different way. Because if you can't go this way, try to go to another way, and it's possible to understand you. Blue is not just the color of the sky. Blue is the color of the sea. So you can explain me blue using sky or sea or pointing to something. That's it. Different ways to deliver the same message. Different ways to deliver the same message. Okay?
Yes. For me, fluency uh, will be when I think and I can speak. Only this. I don't care if I speak wrong or speak slowly or pronunciation.
So you are fluent.
No, no. Many times I don't speak uh,
What I
that
think.
I think what I think.
Okay,
Yes.
but I need to give you some bad news.
What?
In Portuguese, you express yourself, what you think. 98, sometimes 100%. 98, sometimes you have feelings you cannot express. Sometimes you're talking about your daughters and you have something here and here that it's impossible to translate. So in Portuguese, you express yourself 98, most of the time 100%, but depending on the topic. For example, I am a native Portuguese speaker. I am Brazilian. But when I open the newspaper on the economics part, I feel lost. I don't know the terms. I don't know the terms. And probably if I open your files, your documents, I will maybe feel a little lost. That's not my area. I have studied product design, so if I read articles on materials and that I'm gonna get probably everything. The point is why I'm delivering you, I'm giving you bad news. I have an aunt, and this aunt of mine, Tia Miri, she's amazing. She has an American life. She is married to Uncle Scott for many years, and her kids her kids are Zoe and Seth. They are my cousins, Zoe and Seth. They speak no Portuguese. Tia Miri decided not to teach them Portuguese. She didn't want to. She thought it wasn't necessary. It's okay, it's her decision. I don't judge her. That's fine. She has an American life. Totally American life. But two things, and I talk a lot to Tia Miri. I love talking to her. I love having conversations with her. And when I was there, I had great conversations with her, and she told me, Rodolfo, I'm living here for 30 years. I rarely speak Portuguese, but I speak Portuguese well. You can see my Portuguese is fine, it's okay. But Rodolfo, I express myself 80% only. I am here. I have a great vocab. I have an American life. I read books in English. I have, American life totally. I don't speak Portuguese. I don't use Portuguese. My kids understand Portuguese a little because they speak Spanish. I didn't teach them Portuguese. And she told me she expressed herself 80% only. Actually, Julio, it's going to be difficult to express yourself totally. Why? Because sometimes there are no words. Because
Okay.
sometimes there are no situations. This WhatsApp group, this WhatsApp group works in a different way in America. The jokes, the stickers. So sometimes it's not very possible to transmit what you want. But I'm here to give you the most you can. I'm here to give you
Okay.
naturality and confidence. Naturality and confidence. And with this, you can give examples, but 100% Julio, I'm sorry to tell you, it's not going to be possible. Maybe it's going to be possible, but with much study. With much study. Understand?
Okay. Yes,
But
I got it.
basically, if you travel and you are not shy, you are kind of independent already. Actually, Julio,
Okay.
this 30 homeworks, this first 30 homeworks I have, is to create an independent person. Since my first class, I want to prepare my students not to be attached to me. I don't want you to depend on me. I don't like to depend on people. I don't want my students to depend on me. I don't want to. Of course, I don't want to. I want you, when you feel satisfied, or when I tell you, Julio, you're ready, man. I want you to recommend another person. I don't want to be with you here forever. That's not good for me. Anyways, and it's not good for me either because my price is changing. Considering this, I need new students. It's good for me to get new students. And I lost the point. I lost the point. Oh yeah,
No
the
problem.
the first 30 homeworks, they are to create an independent person. They have all the basics. With these basics, I can continue with you to more complex topics, part 2. And after part 2, part 3. But just with the first part, you are independent already. You can travel, you can buy things, and that's it. Are you going to commit mistakes? Yeah, of course, I commit mistakes too. In Portuguese too, actually. I was using iFood some months ago, and I did it twice. I ordered food for the next day. The app was in Portuguese. I was ordering food, I was hungry. But I didn't pay attention on details, and I ordered food for the next day. Stupid, right? So stupid. And it was in Portuguese. So we do this in Portuguese too sometimes. Are you going to do this in English? Yes, of course you will.
Yes. Okay.
Great. Julio, I need to interrupt this for you to explain me what's happening. What's happening? Much information. I didn't get it. 4 a.m. there, 4 a.m. at your
4
house,
a.m. Yeah, just 4 a.m.
4 a.m. at your house.
You can.
Yes, of course I can.
Okay.
Can you? Can you?
Can you?
Can you? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Of course I can. Because I'm not going crazy tonight. I'm not going
Okay.
crazy tonight. I will have dinner. That's all. That's
Yes.
all. And uh what else? What else? What's the other information I need?
Um, Nothing. Winter coats,
Okay.
big winter coat.
Okay.
Yes. You know pimenta.
I know pimento. Yeah.
Yes.
Should I bring anything?
No, we will buy foods
On the way.
on the way.
On the way.
I
I saw people on the group talking about drugs. Should I bring drugs?
yes.
Yes. You are the family guy, man. You are the family guy. You need to
No,
say,
no,
no, man, please don't
my
do it.
family don't. My family don't care.
Don't say it, man. You have two girls. You have two girls. Don't say it. But nice, nice. That's cool. 4 a.m. at your house, right?
Right,
Great.
right.
Okay, 4 a.m. at your
I
house.
I will. I planning take off.
Yeah. I
Leaving my house
yeah leave.
at uh, 5.
Oh, you plan to leave your house at 5?
Yes,
So I can
yes,
arrive at 4:30.
yes.
So 4:30 is it better for you? Sound
It's perfect.
4:30?
Yes, better, better.
Okay.
Yes.
Because if I
My
arrive there,
wife,
yeah, yeah,
my wife, ever, ever
always.
late, always late.
My wife is always late.
My wife always late.
My wife is.
My wife is always late.
Your wife is always late. Okay, all right. Women in general.
Yes, yes.
Makeup. Makeup.
No, no. She don't.
She doesn't.
She doesn't. Um, validation like that.
Okay. Um,
The seven. You know the move seven.
the seven sins.
Since
The seven
since
capital sins.
yes, Gabriel. Since
S-
since it's a nice movie.
Sin City.
Sin City. Wow. Okay.
The seven capital sins. I don't know this movie.
Yes. Really.
Really.
The movie is
Let me Google it.
uh, Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman. It's a nice movie.
Seven capital.
Uh, older movie.
It,
Old movie.
it's an old movie.
Yes, old movie.
Seven capital
Like
sins movie. Like, please continue. Dozo onegai shimasu.
uh,
Okay, Brad
I
Pitt, Morgan Freeman. The gluttony, the greed, the sloth, the envy, the wrath, the pride, the lust. Wow. Okay, the seven capital sins.
Science uh, 98 or 99 year. The movie.
Okay, sins. It's when you use sins. It's when something is started. Okay, so
I can. The movie was made
the movie was made. the
at,
The movie was released.
at released.
The movie was released in
No, the movie was released in 99 or 98.
great time of movies.
Great time.
Great movies era. Nice movies at this time. 90 something, 2000, 2000 few years, 90 something. Great time for movies.
Yes.
We don't have that movies anymore.
No.
We kind of
Over.
have. We kind of have. I think the Fast and Furious franchise, it's like 98 movies, no?
Yes. The beginning.
Not now.
The beginning.
You don't think it's
No.
because it's
It's
lost now, right? Too exaggerated, right?
yes. Yes. The first. The first movie. It's nice. It's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
But
There are some good ones on this franchise. For example, the Tokyo Drift is a nice one.
because you like
No, you don't.
Julius.
Don't you think? Don't you think it's a nice one?
I don't remember. If I
It's
don't
a movie.
remember,
Yes.
because
If yeah, if you don't remember, it's not good.
yes,
Yeah, I like this franchise a little, but I like the Tokyo Drift. Before liking Japan or Tokyo, I like it because it's different from the other movies in the franchise. Understand?
yes, yes.
And I like different things. If it's different, I like it. It's something I like. Great.
Okay,
Julio, there's something I have to do with you. Before we go to the next level, I gotta check on the list of exercise you've made. You've done. I've made and you've done. If you remember the topics, okay?
okay.
Okay, so we are going just to have a fast conversation on the topics here. And you tell me if you remember or if you don't remember. Okay. Julio, these are your 30 homeworks, man. That's your evolution. Okay?
Yes,
If you understand a big part of these homeworks, a big part of these subjects, these topics, that's good, man. That's good. You don't need to remember everything, but most of it, if you get most of it, that's beautiful already. So let's start here talking about simple present. Do you remember?
yes.
Yeah.
And short answers.
Do you remember?
Uh, Simple present. Uh, I go, I take, you take, I
In
know.
perfect. Do you remember simple present?
Yes, I remember. I do.
Perfect. Perfect. This is the question in the simple present. Do you remember? Do you have it now in your mind? It's the use of do and don't and the verb in the present.
Okay.
Adjective order and articles. Do you understand it?
I don't remember.
Adjective
I don't
order.
remember because the title
Yes, I understand.
without
Titles.
example.
Titles, they are not important for you. They are important for me as a teacher. But if you understand the title, maybe you can remember the topic. Anyways, adjective order. In English, the adjective comes first. That's okay for you, right?
Right. Yes.
A
It's
red
okay for
pen,
me.
a red pen, okay?
Okay. I remember now.
Yes. And articles.
Black hair.
Yeah. And articles. It's the use of the for the definite situation, definite noun, special noun, unique noun. And when I don't need to be, when I don't need to use the, it's not special. It can be any. I use a or an. You remember this?
Yes, I do.
Can you give me a sentence with a, another with an?
Yes. Uh, um, a man and articles.
It makes. I think it makes no
No sense?
sense. Repeat, please.
Yes, I repeat. Uh, you are a man. I buy
Okay, you
a
are a
pen.
man. Yeah,
A pen.
perfect. Good sentence. You are a man. Okay. I was thinking you were going to finish the sentence, but that's
No,
perfect
no, no,
already.
no.
You are a man.
You have doubts about men, or if you have doubts if you are a man.
It can be. I don't think it can be, but okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe that's the point. Maybe that's the point. I'm not so sure. Maybe.
I
Okay.
I I will buy an apple.
Perfect. Infinitive with to. Using the infinitive, a verb with to create infinitive.
I like to buy.
Perfect. Response options. Do you remember the different response options you have when I ask you, for example, do you speak English?
Response option.
Yes,
I don't
because
remember.
if I ask you, hey, Julio, do you speak English? You can say, yes, I do, or no, I don't, or yes, I speak English, or no, I don't speak English. But there are many other options you have.
Yes.
Julio, do you speak English?
Yes, I do. Or yes, I speak in English.
Or I
I
want
speak
different
English.
options, different options.
I don't remember.
A little, just a little.
Ah,
I'm learning, not at all. Yes, very well.
okay. Is this response options?
Response options are different options because here, and here, I am teaching you complete answers. I'm teaching you how to use my Google Forms. But here, I show you, Julio or students, you have options, not just complete answers. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
To go to, do you understand to go to?
Yes.
Every time I go to. And you just need to remember this. I went to my uncle's house. I will go to my grandmother's house to visit her. Go to. There are two exceptions only. What are the exceptions?
Home. I go home, and I don't remember
The
another
other one is
other
downtown.
downtown.
For
Okay.
home and downtown only, you don't need to use go to. But for the others, you need to you need to use go to or go to the. You remember this?
Good. Yes. Yes.
Okay, of course, Julio. If you don't remember this, well, the details, it's okay. Because usually prepositions, they just complement the idea, but they are not necessary to give, to transmit, to deliver the idea. And I'm telling you this because I'm studying Japanese and there are no prepositions in Japanese and it doesn't change the idea. So in English or in Portuguese, if you forget the preposition, people will understand you. It's good to use
Okay.
prepositions. Em português, de, do, da, em, no. These are prepositions in Portuguese. It's good to use them, but they don't change the idea. They just complement the idea. And I'm telling you this because of Japanese. So that's an important topic.
Okay.
Not essential to transmit an idea. Okay?
I got it.
Simple
Good.
present for he, she, and it.
Yes. She likes. He goes.
Perfect.
He goes.
He goes to the mall every weekend. Yeah.
Yes.
He goes to church on Sundays.
Okay.
Yeah. Negative, Julio.
Uh, she she don't like
Oops.
without us. No, no,
No.
with S.
Yes, man.
S. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. She don't likes. No, he doesn't like. He doesn't.
I'm writing here. I'm writing here the things you don't remember so well, okay? Because your next exercise before we continue is going to be a review. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so for he, she, and it, Julio, we need to adapt the verbs. Also in the negative and in the interrogative. Does your wife like to travel? Yeah, she likes to travel. No, she doesn't like to travel. You gotta be natural. You gotta be natural. Again, if you want to speak English, people will understand you if you forget this. But it's similar to speak like ele joga bola. So maybe people will not understand you so well. This is an important topic. You deliver the idea. not so well if you don't understand this topic, okay? Different from prepositions. Prepositions, they don't change the idea. They complement the idea. But here, you can maybe not exactly change the idea, but people get a little lost. Okay? Ele joga bola. When you say ele joga bola, are you talking about him or about you? Understand?
Yes.
This is the confusion. This is the struggle, the problem people have when you don't know how to use this. Okay? Do you think it's necessary for you to review this topic?
Maybe.
Maybe.
But I understand. I forgot sometimes.
I forget
But
sometimes.
I forget sometimes. Yes.
So a review is good.
Yes.
Object
Always good.
object pronouns. You remember this?
Yes. Mine.
Nope.
Your.
No.
Nope.
A pronoun is something to substitute or to represent a noun, an object, or a person, for example. Object pronouns, I use them, I use them, I use them when I'm talking about her, or him, or you, or when I'm talking about me, or when I'm talking about it, or
Okay.
when I'm talking about us.
Okay. Okay.
They don't care about us. I'm talking about me and you. Us. Object pronouns.
Okay.
You don't remember the name, but do you remember this topic? Do you know how to use this topic?
Yes. Yes.
Beautiful. That's nice.
I remember.
Possessive adjectives.
Now is. Uh, now is
Dozo
mine.
onegai shimasu.
That's it.
Dozo onegai shimasu.
Uh, my, your, uh, there,
There.
there, there. Our.
Perfect. Characteristics. Adjectives of possession. That's my watch. And I am your teacher. And this is our class. I'm characterizing. I'm giving information, characteristics of possession. That's it, okay?
Okay.
Necessary for you to practice it?
Um, no,
No, it's not necessary. Verb to be.
no.
Verb to be. Do you understand the connections I need to respect with the verb to be?
Yes, I remember.
I.
I,
Okay,
I am.
I'm gonna give you the pronoun, the person, and you complete with the verb to be and an idea. Okay?
Okay.
I
Am a old guy. No,
I am an old guy.
I am man.
I am an old guy. Old starts with a vowel.
Old is start. I don't understand.
This topic here, Julio, adjective order and articles. On this homework, you practice it that when you have a word starting with a vowel, A, E, I, O, U, a vowel, you need to say an. I am an old man. An old man. Because if you say a old man, it sounds strange.
Okay.
Do you remember this, Julio?
Yes, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, I wrote here. You are going to review this topic, okay? But this is simple. I am an old man. I am a young man. I am an old man. I have an orange bottle. An old Julio. An old man.
Yes, okay. I got it.
You got it. Great. All right.
Yes.
But anyways, you're going to review this just with a small exercise, just for you to remember this, okay?
Okay.
Great.
You are a man. You are a man and only this?
You
You
are
are
a man, okay?
a man. Okay.
Yes, or you are teaching me. I can use the verb to be to give characteristics, but also to talk about the present continuous. I am teaching you. You are teaching. You are studying with me. Okay.
Okay.
We,
We are going to Pimenta.
they,
They are uh, funny people.
she,
Is lovely woman.
she's a lovely woman. Perfect. He,
Is a violent. More?
a violent person or
Eh,
guy. Okay.
okay.
You say a violent. A violent what? Violent is characteristic. Characteristic of what? Or you say he is violent.
Okay.
Or you say he is violent or he is a violent person, a violent man, okay?
Okay. Is a violent. Only.
He is,
He is violent. Violent.
understand?
Yes. Yes.
It,
It is dog. A beautiful dog. A brown dog.
it is a dog, okay? Or a beautiful dog, okay?
It is okay.
You need to use a to point, okay?
I need to use a or a.
Yes, Julio, if you are giving characteristic, for example, brown dog, it is a brown dog. If you say it's
Brown. It is brown dog.
it is brown. It is brown. It is brown. It's okay. But if you say it is a, you need to say it is a brown dog. Because the indefinite article, it's going to define something. For example, Julio, you cannot say man. It's the same case of aggressive or violent. If you say he is violent, that's okay. He is violent. But if you say he is a violent, I need a complement. He is a violent what? A violent man. The dog is brown. Gaia is a brown dog.
Yes.
You understand?
I yes, I learned.
Perfect, perfect. This, it's not the use of verb to be. This is articles. So it's good for you to practice some articles, okay?
Okay.
Present continuous. Do you remember present continuous?
Yes, I remember.
We,
Going, studying. We are studying.
we are studying now. Perfect. Immediate
Yeah.
future.
The will or going to?
The going to. Okay?
Going. Okay.
And we can use the pimenta example. We are going to go to Pimenta. Or we are going to Pimenta tomorrow.
Okay.
Commands.
I don't remember the title. Comments.
Look at me.
Say with me.
Say with.
Saw with me.
No. Look at me.
No?
Look at me. That's a command.
Okay.
That's a command. Look at me. Open the door. Come here. Julio, I was teaching Pedro today in the morning, and Pedro, he doesn't have an Alexa. He doesn't have Siri. He has a Google Nest. Okay?
Okay.
And I was teaching Pedro how to give commands to his Google Nest in English. So basically, when we talk to Siri or Alexa or Google Nest, or when you talk to Gaia, or when you talk to your daughters, sometimes you give commands, orders. imperative. And you don't need a subject, you don't need a person. Come here. Have a nice day. Close the door, please. Stand up, stand up. Move, move. Freeze. Orders, commands, okay?
Okay.
Easy, easy, simple. Just the verb. Take it. Feel free, okay?
Okay.
Question
I remember.
words.
Uh, what, where, when. That
How
you say?
long, how much, how many. You remember this?
Yes, I remember.
Do you think you need a review on all the question words? Or not
No,
necessary?
not necessary.
Okay, and the last one for today, because I made half of it. This conversation was on 15, and I have other 15. Simple past. You remember the simple past?
Yes, I remember.
Can you give me one, two examples?
Uh, I went to Pimenta yesterday. I I had an English class with you on Wednesday.
An English class, Julio. You understand?
I yes, I miss it.
Okay, no problem.
I I has an English class. No,
No, man, has is for
I
he.
had I had I had I had an English class.
I had an English class.
I had a English class.
An English class. I
Yes,
had an English class.
and okay, English class. I had an English class mm, on Wednesday.
Perfect. Negative.
I didn't. Um, I didn't take the book.
I didn't
No.
take the book. Okay, didn't take doesn't need to be in the past again. Perfect. Interrogative.
Uh, did you um, did you take the book?
Did you take the book? Did you
Yes.
take the
Did you
book?
take the?
And that's it for
Yes.
today. You are going to practice
Okay.
past a little because it wasn't very natural, very fast. I think it's okay if you practice past a little. Okay?
Okay.
Julio, that's all for today. I think it was a good review because we checked some topics and I see you have small details with simple present for he, she, it, does, doesn't, details, articles, details, but they are details, right? If you speak slowly, you get the information. And the past. But I'm gonna include, I'm gonna add some other things I think they are kind of necessary, okay?
Okay.
Julio, that's all for today, man. Thank you so much for your time, your attention, the great conversation, as always. And I will see you at 4:30.
Early. Yes.
4:30 in the morning.
Yes.
Nice.
See you, man.
See you,
Thank you.
man. You
See
have a
you.
great night. See you in a few hours.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye.